cultural revolution in Great Britain.
They call themselves migrant hotel auditors, entering hotels providing accommodation to asylum seekers, harassing residents, employees and council staff.
How long have you been in the UK?
I'll be walking straight through there in a minute, and there's not all you can do about it.
Because I wonder, is somebody just going to jump out of the bushes with a camera?
All in the name of taking back Britain's borders, claiming government incompetence. But their aggressive tactics are criticised by police and extremism experts.
I'm a citizen journalist.
Creating a narrative that asylum seekers are part of a government conspiracy.
It is dangerous, yeah.
Do you regret it?
Well, I don't even know I've done it. So
They're amassing millions of views, some earning thousands each month. We've been tracking this lucrative new industry as it generates and cashes in on rage.
We risk becoming an island of strangers.
This is not about race, it's about what's right and wrong.
No young man from Iran who arrives by boat should be walking the streets of our country.
This is Britain, and we live here.
Refugees on the streets. Today is the spark of a cultural revolution.
In an outrage economy where clicks mean cash, the far-right EDL founder turned influencer Tommy Robinson struck gold. Now he's spreading the word with legions of digital disciples. And at least 50 people calling themselves citizen journalists were live streaming and filming from his march, some of them wearing bespoke press passes. The increasingly angry debate over immigration offers limitless and lucrative content, with the cottage industry seeing people break into hotels,
No way!
blockade a council building,
They ain't going nowhere.
and even harassing children they mistake for asylum seekers.
Quite a lot of them want to see where they're from.
It's an August evening in Hertfordshire, and for more than a month now, crowds have been standing outside this hotel every Friday night. Since the sexual assault of a teenage girl by an asylum seeker 8 miles away in neighbouring Essex, protesters say they're concerned about the safety of women and girls. They want this hotel also housing asylum seekers, in this instance families and more than 100 children, shut down. And the counter-protesters gone. What starts peacefully ends in chaos and online. For some, this isn't just a protest, it's also become a business opportunity.
I'm a citizen journalist. I've been standing over there, over here and over there.
With some live streamers and content makers earning thousands each month.
I'm calm, I'm just asking you to answer my question, mate.
We've been at protests in Essex, Hertfordshire and London, where self-described citizen journalists say they offer an unedited alternative to the mainstream media. One of the most known among them calls himself AY Audits. Channel 4 News has identified him as Anthony Barnes. He's had nearly 30 million views now, and this, his most viewed live stream outside the Bell Hotel in Epping, has more than 800,000 views. He shows the crowd recognising a woman they say is a counter-protester. He narrates to his audience.
Look how many police officers they've actually got around one person. Missiles coming in again. Police officers cut in the face.
Later he asks,
Will you be arrested once you get her out of here?
Earlier in the feed, next to the leader of an organisation that describes itself as a national socialist movement to preserve the white race, he advertises, when asked, a flyer.
Yeah, okay, no problem, mate.
Anybody who wants to look it up, go on Twitter.
There you go, guys.
Excuse me.
He agreed to talk to us at one of the weekly Epping protests, where I asked him about the flyer.
It's an organisation that many people would consider to be white supremacist. Do you think there's a danger in sort of promoting or allowing someone to promote that material on your stream, you know, just like that?
I'm going to be totally honest with you, yeah. It is dangerous, yeah.
Do you regret it?
Well, I don't even know I've done it, so I can't quite say if I regret something or what, but if someone's come up to me and they've given me a, what did you say it was, white supremacist?
It said preserve the white race
Preserve
on it.
the white race.
Yeah.
And I've flashed it. It's only, do you know what I mean? There's so many people come to these things with...
Is it the kind of organisation you would agree with?
Well, definitely not, you know, definitely not.
Barnes is also what's called an auditor, someone who approaches or enters premises filming often confrontational interactions with staff. Here you see him walking into the Hertfordshire hotel, and when asked by security staff and then police to leave, he refuses over the course of a 30-minute negotiation.
Please don't come back into the site.
Listen, I'll do what I want to do.
If you come back into the site, sir, then I'll arrest you to prevent the breach of the peace.
Go on then, do it then. I can walk over there in a minute.
Come back in the site.
Go on. I'll be walking straight through there in a minute. And there's not all you can do about it.
There is. I really don't want to get to this stage.
No, there ain't.
They eventually arrest him. Arrests are among his most popular videos.
What do you mean I'm under arrest?
His views per month have risen from 1 million in May to more than 10 million by August, a tenfold increase. We asked the digital consultancy Fenimore Harper to calculate his income. They told us it could sit between 10 to 20,000 each month, with advertisers like EasyJet, Boots and Ocado running ads on his content.
The more provocative that they can be on these platforms, the more likely that they're going to have views, and with those views comes monetization from ad revenues and also from donors as well, who may be ideologically aligned.
So-called hotel investigating isn't a new phenomena. Nigel Farage was doing it back in 2020.
Can we book rooms, yeah?
But the practice has accelerated, with videos like this one of a group of men breaking into asylum seekers' bedrooms, getting more than 1 million views.
How long you've been in the UK? That's what we're here to ask you. What do you mean? Out now.
All this of someone checking who was in a coach in a hotel car park.
Apparently a coach has been pictured outside.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but people think... rugby team, there you go, thank you very much.
It's generated copycat behaviour, with would-be sleuths misidentifying and harassing people they believe to be asylum seekers because of the colour of their skin. Jonathan, a university lecturer from Wales, volunteers as a youth Christian camp leader. The church groups have been coming to the same village since 2011 without any problems. But this year, as well as someone breaking in, they said to check who they were. A group of locals started filming as children as young as 4 and their parents, most of whom are black, left on the last day.
Taking up all those spaces in those schools and everything.
I asked them why they were taking pictures of young people, and they were saying that they're trying to protect the community. Then I said, you're protecting the community from whom? The answer was from immigrants.
The footage then appeared on Facebook with comments underneath.
Things like Islamifying our country, illegal immigrants, wanting to get benefits.
What impact do you think this might have had on the children?
They have seen their picture trending or circulating on social media. I stood by the gate and I saw I saw how upset some of these young people were.
The video was removed and the comments are being investigated by police.
By default, if you are a patriot, the people you are fighting are not patriots.
The Institute for Strategic Dialogue says August saw a record spike in anti-migrant language on X, with 440,000 posts compared to 260,000 at the height of the riots last year. That's a 69% increase.
Groups or individuals like the hotel investigators or hotel auditors play a key role in terms of creating a narrative that asylum seekers are part of a government conspiracy against white British people, that they are fundamentally a source of, primarily of crime, and that the only way to fight them is to, engage in this kind of vigilante journalism or citizen journalism, as they describe it.
Back in Hertfordshire, Broxbourne's Conservative council leader, like the protesters, wants the asylum hotel closed and has even launched a legal case against the Home Office. But she's had to change her routine to avoid being pursued on camera.
I feel a level of vulnerability now if I come into the car park, because I wonder, is somebody just going to jump out of the bushes with a camera. They came in and they interrogated a receptionist member of staff who was extremely traumatised by that.
A crowd even blockaded the council building using traffic cones to stop staff leaving.
Here today we've sealed the entrance and exit off, so nobody's going home on time today.
We are fighting all we can to see the closure of the hotel. We have been doing that since it opened in 2022. So it does make me angry. It makes me feel very protective. It makes me feel very protective of the staff, that, you know, that they feel vulnerable and that, you know, they're like, we want to lock the doors. Well, we can't do that. You know, this is a council that's open for business.
An invasion that continues every single day without consequence.
Police chiefs say officer morale is plummeting, with some content creators increasing community tensions and misinformation.
Sometimes they're looking for content that they want to do to stoke up hatred and criminality, and it can often leave a false impression in communities and a viewing audience as to what's actually gone on.
There are growing fears that digital vigilantism could even lend fuel to offline violence. In July, 2 security staff at the Bell Hotel in Epping were hospitalised at a racially aggravated attack. In a world in which context and respect are readily sacrificed at the altar of impressions and views, from the parapet, a new brand of messenger is growing louder in both voice and audience.
Amelia Jem with that exclusive report. Anthony Barnes did not respond to our request for a comment, but criticised the report in an online video that labelled it a smear campaign. Jackson Media, whose video was also featured, likewise did not respond to our request, but in an online video denied that he was a digital disciple of Tommy Robinson and criticised the reporting in strong terms. And we contacted the brands whose ads were identified running alongside this content on YouTube and asked if they were aware of it. EasyJet responded, saying it has strict criteria in place to ensure its ads don't run alongside content of this nature, that it was extremely disappointed and that it had addressed this with its advertising partners to remove the advert. Boots said it did not place the ad, but has instructed the relevant brand to remove it, and Ocado did not wish to comment. YouTube, owned by Google, told us they don't allow content that promotes hatred, including based on immigration status, but that Anthony Barnes's material did not violate its policies.